This is an area just inside of the Swiss border, about an hour from Chamonix. We're here for a big day out on a different set of mountains from normal. The Perrons Traverse is a 450-metre long ridge route and crosses the summit of the Grand Perron, a 2,674-metre peak. The other people on the Academy are doing this route in teams, with a guide helping them out. We wanted to spend a bit more time filming, so we had our own guide. What you're going to see is a similar experience to what the main group had. It's also got a long approach to it, so we started early.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we're in Chamonix.
Morning, Matt. How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to see you, man.
Good day, bud.
Oh, Hugo, morning.
You alright?
You seen it?
Huh?
That's it.
There you go.
Good morning. It is day 3 of the Arc'teryx Alpine Academy and I have joined the fun. We're just over the border into Switzerland to try to climb the Traverse of the Perron, which is behind me. It's an uber classic rock ridge. Hugo's behind the camera, Pete is the guide, and we're going to show you guys this classic route. The approach hike can take up to 2 hours, and there's some 2B scrambling along the way, but first you cross the massive Emerson Dam. The dam sits above the village of Châtelard and is a 227 million cubed meters capacity. I slightly overlaid, yeah. I have actually got a waterproof down jacket, obviously the gilet, and no other stuff. This is the approach. Lovely path to start with. Just get the lungs moving, legs warmed up, and then it starts to get steeper and steeper as we approach the actual ridge. Somewhere along the way I've got the rope, which, classic guide, and you know, unbelievable. We walked ever upwards, the thin path getting steeper and rockier as we went. We've caught up with the rest of the people who are actually on the Academy proper. And one of the things that I think is kind of cool about this route is it's a step up. Like, it's not just going off the Midi and doing some ridge routes. This is out there in Switzerland. It's a proper adventure. Busy sweets. Look at this, look, that's what you need. It smells tangy. You want a fizzy sweet, you?
No.
What?
No.
You're lost. We're just like a bit out of Chamonix, so
Yeah.
a bit of peace.
It's always the same move. Like
Yeah.
Big step in mantle.
Yeah. So what stage are we at? So we have now come on, so we've done the approachy bit. We're now on the ridge, and then it just continues sort of forever. Feels cool, eh? Lakes that way, Chamonix that side, and you get to see all the mountains that you're usually climbing on during the Academy, so it's a cool perspective on it. So the ridge narrows up here, and the exposure either side is pretty impressive. Pete, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So here we go. This is the really aesthetic and, honestly, a bit scary part of the route. Either side of you, you have a sheer drop, and you get a real sense of exposure walking across the skyline. First proper big abseil, number 1, down to that ledge. The abseils are part of what makes this route interesting. First bit of climby, which is cool. So climby is a technical term. So yeah, heading up there, and then some more ridge bashing after that.
There's a couple of sections of 3C here, but the jugs are big and the gear is good. We took approach shoes for the route, the Vibram rubber giving good grip throughout.
Check out that exposure.
On to the second major abseil point. This descends via 2 rappels, and then you approach via a shoulder to the next section.
Yo. Heat, last bit, we think. So a bit more climby stuff.
Yeah, it's like more scrambling. It's been a really fun route, you know. Not super difficult technically, but you do want to have your rope work together, because there's some rappels and some nice short roping sections. Really good.
I feel like I've gone up and down more than I have across on this
Yeah,
thing.
so far, you know, it's funny because, you know, as a crow flies, distance from here to there isn't so bad, but, you know, the time it takes us to get from here to there has been an hour or two anyway.
And look, we're with you today, there's no one else here, but if you were taking a normal group on the Academy, would this be similar in terms of experience for them?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, you know, there's groups ahead of us that are, you know, with the Academy, and I think, you know, as it's great training ground for doing all the rope maneuvers, you know, so, you know, even if the climbing isn't quite so difficult, like I said earlier, the rope work is important, and that's good for training, you know.
I love this stuff so much. It's like massive jugs, easy climbing, good people. It's just so much fun. Done! Wicked, thank you, Pete.
Awesome, good work, man.
Oh, thank you. Cheers, Hugo. That was mega. Something I took out of it is, look, I've been climbing in these mountains for a while now, and yet you taught me some tips today that I didn't know before. And I think that's the whole point to me of going out into the mountains, is that you learn, you pick things up.
Yeah, right. I mean, you know, alpinism in general, climbing it's an amazing resource, right? And you're learning all the time. That's what's awesome about it. You know, it changes, techniques change, but also the conditions, plus you have the history, you have, you know, it's an awesome, awesome, awesome resource.
If you guys want to learn about alpine climbing or improve your skills, then the Arc'teryx Alpine Academy is a great place to start. And of course, companies like Chamex as well. Now, we've got a pretty horrible walk down and we're a long way from a bar. So we're going to go and suffer in the heat. And hopefully we'll find a beer soon.
It's not over till you finish walking down. It's not over till you're at the bar.
And
car
it's
to car.
miles away. I can't describe this. We're so far away from the car. Disaster. We'll get cracking.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Well, that's it for the 2022 Chamonix Arc'teryx Alpine Academy. We hope you've enjoyed watching these videos as much as we've loved making them. If you're interested in coming next year, follow the links in the description below. And the walkout, well, it wasn't too bad in the end.
We made it!
Made it.
See you later, everyone.